Jim, your time with Kev so far, it's been like a day, we'll say, is really reminiscent of the military, man. Kev lives on a very strict schedule. How do you normally wake up in the morning?
I was going to say militaristically because he's a creature of habit, but what does that even mean?
On a set schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wakes you up like an hour before that time. Get up!
What? Okay, sure.
Time to jog.
Jog?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where are your running shoes?
Don't got any.
What?
Why would I have running shoes?
All right. We're going to jog to the shoe store.
Okay.
We're going to buy you some shoes. We're going to jog home. And then we're going to jog for real.
Okay, sure.
Okay. He stares at you for a moment. How many calories do you need per day?
The normal amount.
What do you mean by that?
What is the normal amount of calories that a person needs?
He leaves the room for a moment and then comes back with a scale that he puts down on the ground. Get on the scale.
Okay, Jim gets on the scale.
Yeah, he takes a reading. Okay, I estimate that you're going to need 2,100 calories. Lean protein.
Okay.
Your macronutrients are going to be strictly regulated. You will not get fat.
I don't think I've ever been fat.
Do 10 burpees.
Jim will do his best. He probably does them fairly well, though I imagine not as well as Kev can.
Yeah, Kev's just yelling encouragement at you the whole time. Go, 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 go.
Encouragement, huh?
Yeah. Once you're done with that, very good. All right, let's go jogging to the shoe store. Wake up.
I'm awake.
He just takes a moment and stops and says, all right, don't laugh when I do this.
Okay.
He slowly takes out his glasses and puts them on.
Jim doesn't laugh.
Kev stares at you. Is there even a twitch, a hint of a smile?
No, Jim doesn't find this funny.
Amazing. Very good. I picked a good partner then.
Oh, thank you.
Good. Jog, jog, jog. He starts jogging in place and then jogs out the room.
Jim will follow him.
What do you normally wear when you sleep?
Probably underwear.
Yeah, you're just jogging in your underwear.
Oh my god.
Jogging in your underwear. When people stop to look and say anything, Kev actually just will shoot them a look. Go about your business! They are very frightened when he screams. His neighbors know him. His neighborhood is pretty laid back. It's just got normal people, like normal families in it. And he's just jogging through yelling at them as he passes, and they look very frightened. He's the neighborhood monster or some shit.
Sort of wave at them like, hi, sorry.
Don't wave to them.
Why not? I'm in my underwear.
They're soft people, useless, and constantly putting out the garbage on the wrong day. In fact, one of them has their grass grown 1 inch longer than the local regulations. Do you know what I did to him?
Mow his grass for him?
No. I held him by his ankles and made him mow the grass with his teeth.
Oh.
That's
very unpleasant.
I called him a moo cow when I did it.
Oh.
There he is right now. He points to a guy that looks very afraid. Hey, green tooth Greg. How's it going? What's the matter? Can't talk, lost in the movement? You actually see tears start to run down that man's face as he turns and runs. That's enough laughing.
Okay. Wasn't laughing, though.
I was. It's important to be self-disciplined. You'll figure that out, Jim, when you use my stand. Knight Rider.
Is that the little man?
It is a little man, but he has a lot of guts. He's seen me through so many different high-impact, intense, horrifying combat scenarios. There's no other partner I'd rather have than Knight Rider.
Hopefully I can figure out how to use him.
I think he'll save your life. He will protect you. He might even take a bullet for you.
Oh.
Tiny bullet.
Hopefully it won't come to that.
I don't know about your goblin, whatever it is.
My squire?
Squire. Like
yeah, I'm a knight, you know?
Like, what do you, like, what kind of, I don't understand. We don't live in a monarchy. How can, class-wise, the system is rather outdated. It's a bit of an anachronism. Okay. Do you own land?
No.
Well, you can't be a knight if you don't own land. Isn't that how that works?
I'm more of a knight religiously.
Oh. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I can work with that. Once you jog to the shoe store, Kev is barking orders at the attendant to get you the shoes in your exact proper size. And if they are not in the exact proper size, he just starts yelling at the staff there. Get the right size! I'm a paying customer! I'm going to compel you right now. You're a defender of the meek. Kev is horrifying to these people. Quite a bit. They are very meek. Will you take the compel?
Yeah, I will take the compel.
Okay. How do you want to stand up for them?
Sort of be like, come on, man, they're doing their best.
Their best isn't good enough. I demand discipline.
You need to practice patience.
Patience!
Yes.
Who has time for that?
Patient people.
Do I look like a patient man?
I thought you were disciplined.
Oh, I am.
So, with discipline comes patience.
Incorrect. The second hand on the clock ticks every second. It isn't patient, but it is orderly. It is disciplined. It does tick. And if it doesn't, you break the watch and buy a new one.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I'm not very nice. Haven't you met me before? Where are the damn shoes?
I'm sure they'll come in a minute.
They do. They bring you out a nice pair of running shoes. They are precisely measured to fit your feet. It's pretty amazing how well those shoes feel, how well they fit.
Oh, never had shoes that felt this nice before.
What do you mean by that? I have a lot of concerns about you. I'm going to be honest. I mean, you do seem like kind of like the least murderable member of your group, but sometimes you say stuff that makes me think that before you came to the moon, you were basically homeless.
Yeah, no, I was.
Okay, and your group of friends took you in as charity, correct?
I'm sure they have their reasons, but we kind of are together because of a common thing that happened to us.
I see. Well, have you gotten a job since you arrived?
No. Well, I mean, I have a job. It's my religion.
Okay, that's not really gonna work. Do you pay tax? You probably wouldn't pay taxes. You know, after all this is over, Jim, I'd like to maybe take you to a temporary work agency where they can help you to find something that isn't murder and mayhem.
As long as it doesn't get in the way of my current job, I'm fine with that.
Your current job of being a knight of the moon goddess?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll find something nice, maintenance or public works, something, because honestly, there's not a small part of me right now that thinks that you are probably going to end up as a booze-soaked, how do you say it, highwayman, but in the future.
Oh, no, I'd never do crimes like that.
Okay, well, that's good, because I never have to kill you.
Ha ha.
Speaking of which, your stand yesterday, I was throwing out some garbage. I turned a bunch of empty cans into a knife. Is this like a prison thing? Are you like the ultimate prisoner?
I guess I would be, but no, it's just in the waste. You don't always have a weapon when you need one.
I see. So if I ever did have to arrest you, you would always be able to have a weapon on you.
I could probably turn the handcuffs into a weapon, yes.
I gotta take you out right now, pal.
We'll explode.
Damn it! Damn it! Okay, so I owe you one job and one prison sentence. Please don't let me forget. I have it. Perfect combination. Prison job.
So I work in the prison?
Correct. You can use your abilities to make license plates.
Oh, as a prisoner. I thought you meant as a guard.
No. You would be in prison because you're always in possession of a deadly weapon, and I have to put you away to protect society. And you can make crafts.
Isn't every stand user always in the possession of a deadly weapon?
You're right. You are absolutely right. He just stares. My God.
Uh-oh.
I have to arrest all of them.
Well, I mean, you'd have to arrest Jeff. I don't think he'd enjoy that very much.
No, he's fine. He's allowed.
Oh.
The rest of you scum have to go into a hole. Yeah.
All right. Well,
we'll figure it out. We have a couple weeks. I mean, it's all good. Enjoy your shoes. Think about, what kind of books you want to read when you're in jail.
Thanks for the shoes, Kevin.
You're welcome. After that, he will jog back home in your underwear.
Yep.
get dressed. And Kev he has a very strict schedule that he stays on. As a chief security officer, he's not always out on the beat doing stuff. So throughout your time with him, you'll notice he's coordinating with the peacemakers, the sheriffs and the arch sheriffs, every single person that either meets with him directly or even talks with him over his Moby sounds absolutely scared of him. Every single conversation he has, even the hardest arch sheriffs. Arch sheriffs are like super hard asses. They're like sort of the Green Beret type of, you've seen that type of personnel before. Even they are jumpy and skittish around Kev, because not only is Kev an imposing person, at times he just seems irrationally angry, just irrationally mad, and it shows. It's reflected in his personnel. They are very, very uncomfortable sometimes.
How many times has Kev threatened to arrest his own personnel?
Oh, I'm sure he's done it constantly, just to fuck with them sometimes, or to if they do something he really doesn't like click a pen over and over while he's trying to talk.
Yeah, well, they deserve to go to jail.
Yeah, obstruction of justice by driving him insane. So that is your day with Kev, though. Throughout the day, you'll also notice that he will be trying to use your stand to make handcuffs out of everything, as well as batons, which he kind of holds and thinks about swinging around. You can just hear him mutter, "Got a nice weight to it." It seems like he is not exactly the wrong type of person to have a stand like this, but maybe it's not in the best hands of a guy who frequently oversteps in his duties. As for you, Jim, with Knight Rider, your vision is really crisp and clear right now. Your ability to see is very nice. You likely have never had an issue with it. I'm guessing you don't wear glasses, but you can see really far, like really far. Like you have what I would describe as maybe even 2100 vision.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very fucking powerful. You can see details on signs like really far fucking away. So
I will just say, and I will roll for this if you want me to, that Jim is not afraid of Kevin. He's used to, well, I don't know how crazy Kevin is, but people that are crazy tend to act like him, and he's used to it.
You wouldn't be afraid of Kev, because for as crazy as Kev is, he's not crazier than the craziest Seven Nation Army, like boot camp instructors.
Yeah.
He's not crazier than the waste maniacs that you've run into. He's not crazier than any of those guys. He's just got anger issues, and it's super, super clear. So yeah, you wouldn't necessarily be intimidated by him. But these moon people who are way softer, even the hardest moon person is not like really in the same league as like the people of Earth. Like these people are like it's the difference between someone who has like a work body strength level, like they're a guy that like does hard labor all day, and then like bodybuilders. That's like kind of the difference between like the moon and the Earth as far as like hard personalities goes. It's usually more of like they're sculpted, preened, they are shaped and managed. They don't arise from the same sort of primordial fucking chaos that you Earth dwellers do.
Yeah. Not
to say that they're pushovers. Kev, throughout all the performance of his duties, there's any physicality required, like his whole regimen about fitness is probably insane, because he's a very strong man. He's a very strong, very in shape man, but it's a different type of muscle. It's a different type of power, I guess I should say. Like his power, it has a very set and specific purpose. It's not the sort of generalized, like built up over time, scar tissue covered power like that you might have. That's what you would pick up from him. And it actually shows in the way that he uses your stand too, because the stuff that he makes is usually like very nice looking, weirdly. Like it looks like not only functional, but very like more polished than what you usually make. It also looks not as tough. Like it's just that bit much more fragile because of how he shapes things. You know how like there are some swords that they have a very sharp cutting edge, but they're very brittle. He makes very, very precise form specific stuff, whereas you probably make pretty heavy clubs and axes and blades that are meant to be used repeatedly over and over across like many different battles and dragged through the sand and require low maintenance and all that shit.
Right.
That's your experience with Kev so far. As long as you're not intimidated by him, you will notice that he doesn't fuck with you too bad. It's just one of those things with dudes like that. He may even warm up to you, seeing that you're not the type of person to typically twitch or jump or frighten when he begins to yell. Maybe he just needed a buddy like that in his life for a second.